There's a lot of mushroom here. I kind of like to take photos of the mushrooms because I feel it's like a portrait, it's like a subject. When I do nature in general like this, not like the creek, because that's like a subject in itself, but let's say here, if I take a picture of this, it's very difficult sometimes to make a composition, to see something that's points out. So if you are new to photography, in the beginning, try to find subjects to target in the beginning, and then you'll start to see results much faster when you get home on the computer. And not just always take pictures from above like this. Try to go like below. If you see, I'm almost at the same height now, and then I go in with the camera here. Try to like that. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the reflection of this is in the water, and it looks like it's laying on the bottom of the creek. So I'm gonna try to catch a photo of it, and this is how it came out. There's so many things you can photograph, and not everything is a success, but I think that it's also important to show that as a photographer you don't get a perfect picture every time you take a picture. There is a lot of looking and failing as well, and you actually don't see it before you get home on the big screen. Yeah, okay, let's see if we find something else. I like this setting here. I've actually taken a photo like this, I think, in the beginning when I started photography, and I think I'm gonna try that now. A little bit of editing in Lightroom. I think that photo can be a little bit nice. So I'm gonna take it straight from the top and down, this one. Okay, take one with me in it. Maybe it's cool. Really slow. So turn up the ISO to 125, and of course the wind just, you see, this is some of the things that can really piss you off when you're a photographer. Sounds, wind, stuff like that, but it's part of the photography journey. You just have to accept that not everything goes the way we want sometimes. I think I need to go over to the other side because the lighting conditions made my reflection in the water. So then we need to try something else. I really need to hunt for a composition now because of the wind and the lighting conditions. Yeah, let's be done with it. Okay, we're done here. This looks like it can be a nice composition. I don't care about the sky because that's already blown out. It's so overclouded today, so I'm just focusing on making a composition with the foreground here and trying to get the trees in the front there, like in a synergetic way, something like that. And it's quite windy, so the shutter needs to be try to take a vertical one. I don't feel this photo at all, but that's how it is. Sometimes you get a nice photo, sometimes it's crap. I found this little one and the little logs going over the creek. It looks kind of interesting in my mind, so I'm going to try to capture it in a composition, and hopefully it becomes an okay one. So let's see. I think we're gonna go to a different part of this area, but first I'm gonna try to make a little dark photography in between the trees here, and maybe with a little foreground like this. Put this in front to fill the frame a little bit. So if I manage to get a nice shot, here it is. For me, it's a little bit interesting. When you're out looking for compositions, don't always go in the camera lens or in the viewfinder to try to find a composition. Use your eyes, and if you see something, like for me, this triggered my, let's say, the interaction between humans and nature, and also the colors, the green, the yellow, and the color of the nature, and the color of destruction, or maybe how we humans interact with nature sometimes. So I'm going to try to make a composition out of this. So if it's any good, here it is. And here we have some sheeps, wild sheeps. Hopefully they won't attack me. I'm gonna see if I can get a nice picture. Okay. A field of plants or flowers. I think that might be a nice composition. If I zoom all the way in and then search for composition. Gotta move the camera a little bit. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the plants or flowers is moving very much. Then it's important to have enough shutter so you can freeze the movement.